I think I got away from them. My name is Devin, and I found some secret documentation. I'm also hiding in my closet. I stole this document from the CIA, and it teaches about how to leave your body and experience the astral realm. Now, I think they're close behind me, but like and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and if you just don't want me to be tortured in CIA jail.
This is the CIA. Open up. We found.
Oh my God, they found me. Follow me to the to my secret hideout. Okay, I think we got away. Well, at least we're safe for a moment before we get to the hideout. Let me tell you what's going on. So I found this document from the CIA of them going over a process known as the gateway process. This is a technique that teaches you how to leave your body. And I want to share it with you. I want to teach you how to leave your body through this technique. But to give a little bit of background, this technique was created by a man by the name of Robert Allen Monroe. He was a radio broadcast executive that created this Monroe Institute to study out-of-body experiences. As a kid, he had all sorts of spontaneous experiences that he could not explain, and there was no wordage for it. There was no such thing as out-of-body experiences around that time, or it wasn't common. So he created the Monroe Institute, wrote a bunch of books, and eventually created this technique and process that in like 7 different audio tapes, he guides you through his process and teaches you how to have an out-of-body experience. And the CIA found it, and they were very interested in it. It's not safe to tell you here, but they were very interested in it, and they found some way crazy findings. So,
hey, look! I think you went this way.
Oh, I think they found us. Okay, here, let's get to the hideout. Whew. Okay, we're back in my secret hideout, and now we actually have the freedom to talk about all this stuff. To give a little bit more context on what the heck's happening. So the CIA, back during the Cold War, they wanted to get any method that they could, any leg up that they could to basically have an advantage on their enemies. And a part of them, a department went and they went through Project Stargate. This project basically went into studying and practicing and trying to see whatever they could about psychic and remote viewing abilities to see if that could give them any leg up. And as they were practicing all sorts of stuff, they came across Robert Monroe's gateway process, and they wanted to take a look at it and see how it would actually work. Would it actually be as effective as it said it was over at the Monroe Institute? So what they ended up finding was, yeah, it was effective. It was very effective for being able to bring you the ability of altering your state of consciousness. The techniques and the technology of Hemi-Sync was able to help you get into this deeper state of awareness and alter your state of being so that you can actually enter into an out-of-body experience. Now, the mechanics basically work like this. Hemi-Sync, or hemisphere synchronization, was the use of binaural beats. Basically a single tone in one ear and a different tone in another ear, and your brain is trying to decode the 2 different tones, and it creates a third tone in your head. That third tone is an auditory hallucination. That third tone then starts to work around and suggest your brain into different states of being, and it creates a synchronization where your different hemispheres of the brain unite and start to talk to one another much simpler, and you start to enter into different states of consciousness much easier. Now, along with this other technology, they found that it worked. They actually found and experienced leaving their body. And what they found was that the universe is more holographic than we think it is. That the physical earth is just one dimension on top of others, and they're different frequencies. Our consciousness expands beyond just the physical body, and that with practice, we don't even need to use some of this technology, but it helps. We can enter into these higher different states of being and enter into the astral. They also found that this experience was, when done correctly, it was relatively safe. When done incorrectly, you just didn't leave your body. But when done correctly, you were safe, and you were able to get back very easily. Now, they did put emphasis on making sure to ground yourself before and afterwards, and also to make sure that you're doing the return techniques correctly, so that you have the easiest time getting back to your body. They also found that even just practicing this, you found all sorts of benefits, all sorts of mental benefits of better focus, better relaxation, much more creativity, and much more presentness, along with having better experiences in life. So this amazing technique I want to teach you, and let's get right into the tech. I guess I would have been caught eventually. Thanks for visiting me, though. I don't know how you got away. You were in the hideout with me. Anyways, so let me tell you a few myths before I get the heck out of here. So the first myth, a lot of people say that astral projection could be dangerous. It's not dangerous. You're going to a realm made of thought, and you can't get physically hurt there, and you can't die because of it. Whenever we actually physically die, we just go back to the astral, and our souls, or us as spiritual beings temporarily inhabiting physical bodies, are immortal. And we always just go back to the astral realm. So, can you get stuck outside of the physical body? No, you can't get stuck out of it. Your physical body will always have a natural connection to you, and you will have a natural connection to it. And also your physical body has natural mechanisms to help you get back to it if something's going on. Let's say even to the point of you just need to pee. It'll bring you back to your physical body. And with a quick thought, you will instantly be back into it. Another myth is that only gifted people are able to do it. Everybody is a spiritual being that temporarily lives as a human being. We all have the ability to leave our physical bodies and experience the astral realms. Some people may have an easier time, but everybody can do it. Another myth, isn't it just a dream? Isn't it all fake? Isn't it just you imagining it? The CIA and the Monroe Institute study this and have found that it's a very distinct experience. The feeling of separating from your physical body is distinct from any other experience of a dream or imagination or visualization. Also, there's a lot of documentation to show consistency, and visuals of these experiences show the validity of it being its own specific experience. Now, is it like occultish? Isn't it just demon magic or whatever? No, it's a natural experience that we all can experience. It's a natural phenomena. Throughout history, all sorts of different cultures, even back to Egypt, record experiencing spiritual experiences of this second double body, this astral body that we can all tap into. Also, would it be a cult if a science institution like the Monroe Institute is looking into it and studying it? There are lots of other scientific institutions. Also, the CIA gives it validity. So it's not an occultish thing. It's science. It's a natural experience we all can have. And finally, do you need to have some like expensive equipment to help you? Well, if it's a natural experience, then no. You can, even with basic technology like binaural beats found on YouTube. I'm going to link something down below so you can find your own binaural beats. Or even just practicing on your own without any technology, people have found all sorts of amazing progress in their spiritual journeys to have out-of-body experiences. All you need is practice, focus, and relaxation. And a lot of patience.
All right, bud, you're free to go.
Oh, free to go?
Well, your store was declassified, so it was fine.
Oh, it was declassified. Okay, thanks. Bye. Well, we're here. We made it out. Now, let's get right into the technique since we're here. This is a 6 easy step technique to be able to get you out of your body. This is the gateway process. Step number 1, Hemi-Sync and Focus 10. The purpose of this step is to help us get into a state known as mind awake, body asleep, or Focus 10. To do this, you first want to find a meditation spot that is now your new meditation spot. So, a reclining chair, a yoga mat on the ground, or a bed works perfectly fine. Then you want to get yourself some theta wave binaural beats. Anywhere from 4 to 8 hertz is the perfect place for you to be able to facilitate a meditation state. Now you can find a binaural beats tape linked down below. It takes you to another video of mine, or you can just find them on YouTube. Next, what you want to do is once you are in your meditation spot and have your binaural beats, take a few deep breaths and allow yourself to relax into your spot. Then you want to do a body scan. Start at your toes and mentally focus on your toes, do a deep breath in, and when you breathe out, focus on your toes becoming more relaxed. Then you want to body scan up to your feet, then to your ankles, and do it again for your calves, etc., all the way up to the top of your head. Once you have finished your entire body scan, keep focusing on doing deep breaths in and out, but focus on your entire body. When you breathe out on your deep breaths, focus on your entire body, sinking deeper and deeper and deeper into your meditation spot. At some point, when you do this, you will enter in a very deep state where you are mentally still awake and engaged, but your body is fully relaxed, even to the point where it feels like it's numb or even asleep. If you feel that you are having a hard time focusing, try counting your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, or something like that. Once you feel that your body is fully relaxed and fully asleep, then you can move on to the next step. Step number 2, energy conversion and resonance. The purpose of this step is to help us go from mind awake, body asleep to the vibrational state. Now that you are in the mind awake, body asleep state, what you want to do is imagine an energy bubble around you. And with every breath in, it expands. With every breath out, it contracts. And just imagine with each breath in and out, it just contracts and expands, contracts and expands. And while this is happening, while you are doing this visualization, feel the energy within your being. Take notice of how it's moving and imagine it and visualize it just flowing within you however it would naturally flow. And make sure what you want to do is call out to the universe, beckon with your intention that you wish to have vibrations and this energy resonate and vibrate. And you want to call upon the vibrations, call upon the vibrational state. The vibrational state is unique to everybody. It can feel like a loud buzzing, it can feel like a train horn, sound like a train horn, or even be literal vibrations. Take your time with this, and once you start to actually feel a very noticeable vibrating energy of sorts that you aren't creating with your imagination, once you start to feel the vibrations, immediately go to the next step. Step number 3, Focus 12. The purpose of this step is to help facilitate the vibrations and to help us shift our focus from our physical body over to expanding our awareness. First, what we want to do is when you initially start to feel those vibrations and actually start to notice them much more intently, what you want to do is initially and immediately shift your focus and intention to watching and calling upon your awareness expanding. What you want to do is imagine a light above your head and imagine this light gently pulling you up and out from your body. If you start to feel like you're losing focus, what you can do is you can use affirmations to keep yourself focused and calm while this is happening. Affirmations such as, I am a spiritual being. I astral project now. I leave my body now. Those sort of affirmations can help you keep focused as the vibrations and this conversion and expanding happens and gets higher and higher and more intense. Eventually, at some point, you will feel your own form of expanding and separation. Sometimes it'll feel like an expanding outwards. Sometimes it may feel like expanding inwards. You may feel like you're going through a portal. There are so many different ways that you can experience this expanding, but allow it to happen, remain calm. It is natural. Once you feel the vibrations or this experience start to truly die down and you're in this new state of being, then you move on to the next step. Step 4, out-of-body techniques. The purpose of this step is to help you go from your physical body to the astral. You have transferred, all the previous steps have helped you to transfer your consciousness from the physical to the astral. But now that your consciousness is in the astral, your astral body is still in the physical body. So what we do is we do these techniques to help you awake up your astral body and to separate it from the physical. There are multiple techniques that you can use to do this. The first method is the rollout method. Essentially just you rolling out of bed like you normally would in the morning. Just imagine yourself rolling out of bed. And the visualization, because the astral realm is based off of thoughts, your thoughts will help you to roll your astral out of your body. The next one is the float out method. Essentially, visualize yourself floating up and off your bed and towards your ceiling. And you will eventually start to feel yourself floating upwards. Last but not least, you can use the anchor method. There are also more methods, but this method has you focusing on a very specific point or a very specific location, even a person, to help you anchor your mind away from your body. And I want to go to that. And you will move through reality and teleport to that location. And congratulations, you are out of your physical body and you are free to explore. Step number 5, exploration. Congratulations, you are out of your body. And this step is basically just here to help you have the best experience possible. When you are out of your body, it's recommended that you keep your focus away from your body. Keep it focused towards the experience that you're having. Keep it forward. Because if you focus on your body at all, you'll go right back into it most likely if you're not trained on how to do that. It's also recommended that you want to have a positive, happy mindset because your thoughts will pull you to whatever you're thinking, because your thoughts have a very powerful effect on what happens in the astral. But as long as you remain calm and are enjoying yourself and have a positive mindset, you will have a wonderful experience. Whenever you are ready to return, all you need to do is just think of your body. And if you're not already back into it, then just make sure to do the steps in reverse to slowly but surely get yourself, it's actually much more quickly and surely, that you will re-enter your body, your consciousness will shift back to the physical. And once you get back, make sure that you are focused on grounding yourself and taking it slow as you return to your physical body. Make sure you have a journal close by so that you can do the next step. Step number 6, reflection and grounding. Once you return to your body, it's very important to just take your time and enter your body again. Feel the physical. Don't just rush into something really quickly. Once you are in the physical and have taken a second, you want to make sure that you have a journal close by to quickly record everything that happened. What experiences did you have? Even if you didn't leave your body and you just practiced the meditation and you didn't have it just yet, it's still very important to record your feelings, your experiences, and try to reflect on what experiences you had. Because memory recall will not only help you the journal will not only help you with your memory recall, but it will also aid you in making future experiences better or longer. And that was the gateway process technique. Thank you for watching. Make sure to keep practicing, journal, reflect on every practice experience, practice regularly, make sure that you are patient and focused and be positive, it will happen. If you keep practicing consistently and are patient, it will happen. You will master it. I know you will. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to see more. Peace.